Welcome to Hardway Wrestling, where when we pull the curtain back, it's nothing but Scotty in the shower with his naked ass. What's going on, boys?
Yep.
That's a disgusting image.
I thought I'd hit you with that right away. I'm sitting with Tricky Ricky. I'm sitting with Scotty, two bodies, and back from a long vacation, Austin. What's up, my man?
What's up?
Mr. Blackthorn.
Yes, sir.
It's like it's been forever, bro.
He ran out of bubble gum.
Yeah, I had to go back to the factory and grab some. But
Do we well, I was trying to do it, but I can't do it like you.
Right? I know. It's okay. Nobody can do it like me, so it's all right.
She said.
Right.
So, Austin, you ran out. You came here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and guess you were all out of the bubble gum.
No, out of bubble gum, and
no, it was chew bubble gum, eat ass. Okay, that's what we're really. I knew I'd get him. The second I saw him take the drink, I was like, "Yep, I got him."
God
damn it!
Someone hire him and put him in the office. Never go ATM. Hey, nothing wrong with ATM. Nothing wrong with ATM at all. All right, just make sure it's not after eating corn. We're good. So, well, this thing took a fucking dive immediately. Like we've been on it for 2 minutes and it's already gone to the fucking gutter, boys.
Yep, already ready to log off.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it. We got a lot to cover today. Let's start with our Raw review. Austin, did you get a chance to watch Raw?
I watched majority of it. I had to stop for a little bit to shower and stretch because I went
Was it that dirty? Was it Raw that dirty that you needed?
It was bad. It was dirty. It was down and dirty. I missed the Sheamus match. I think that's the only thing I missed, and I was pretty.
Oh yeah, well,
you didn't miss much.
When we get to that part, we'll talk about Sheamus and how he is shaped like me now. So.
I was gonna say, motherfucker. I've seen pictures on Twitter. Motherfucker look like me in tights.
Yeah. That neck injury must have been a real deal, man. I don't know how much he got a chance to lift while he was at, but
he didn't get any darker. That's for sure.
No, he did not. He did not. He did not. The only darkness he got was the ho-hos he had on his fingers. We call that getting color in the fat man business.
Is that how I have to get color?
That's how you get color.
Okay, bet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could do like Vince did and give color.
Easy.
Anyway, let's get into it. Raw opened up. Honestly, I don't even remember. I don't even remember what Raw opened up with. I don't know.
It opened up with Mommy because Mommy's always on top.
Oh, Mommy.
So Raw opened up with Mommy. Unfortunately, she must vacate her title due to a AC joint injury, which is going to put her out for. I've seen numerous things. I've seen 4 to 6 weeks. I've seen numerous months. I've seen upwards of a year and a half. Like I've seen numerous things depending on the severity of it. Like,
well, it wouldn't have been 4 to 6 weeks because like they wouldn't have made her throw down the title.
Yes,
yeah.
Why not 4 to 6 weeks?
Why not? Or
why wouldn't they make her vacate the title?
Because like
Roman.
How many champions have defended their titles in the last like the 30-day rule doesn't apply as much anymore as it like what it used to. Like, I mean, Roman did 31 defenses in what, 2 years? 3 years?
Yeah.
So like if it were 4 to 6 weeks, there's no way they would have made her throw down the title. Now the year and a half, if they're going to, then you're not getting away with that.
How long was Seth injured? He got hurt back in January.
So the thing with Seth is he got hurt in January, but was healthy enough to perform a curb stomp in February at Elimination Chamber. So that's kind of like a weird one where it's like he was technically healthy, probably could have defended the title, but was medically cleared in like 3 to 4 weeks.
Gotcha.
So that one was a weird one, but I don't know how long this Rhea Ripley injury. She posted on Twitter earlier today, 380 days is what she put. So I don't know. I think that was her title.
That was her title reign.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that was her title reign, but I mean, it sucks. That's a huge blow to the women's division.
God,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially without Charlotte too.
it really feels like she's had.
I'll get to that in a second.
For a very, very, very long time.
And
Yep.
Becky and Seth are taking a month off too as well. So that's 3 of your top women gone.
Yeah.
But the thing with Charlotte is, you guys know that meme of Cody Rhodes where he's like the ear, like that meme or that gif where he does that? That's literally Charlotte right now. She heard the words vacant title and she said,
Yeah.
like,
no one says transitional champ like Charlotte Flair and Hikaru Shida.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
But
all right, well let's so let's go through it real quick. We'll play a little hell yeah, hell no. Who's Scotty, who do you think should get a shot at this? They're gonna put four girls together most likely.
Yeah, next week.
Give me one of them. Did they already announce them?
Next week they're going to crown a new women's world champ. They didn't announce the participants, but they did announce that they will crown a new world champ next week.
All right,
on Raw.
Scotty, who do you want to see? Give me one name.
I'm trying to think. Like, who do they have in there right now? Because they got.
Well, think about it. We'll come back to you, Rick.
Obviously, Liv Morgan #1.
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
hell yeah. I agree.
All right, so depending on how long Rhea is out for, Liv needs to have the belt right before she comes back, so Mommy can absolutely destroy her.
All right, Austin.
So this is going to be a controversial one. It's probably going to get a hell no, but Nia Jax.
Yeah, hell yeah on that.
And the only reason why I say that is she's a believable heel that can hold that belt.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the biggest thing is if I'm looking at the storyline, I want a believable heel to hold that belt for a while. Mommy was a heel, but everyone loved her.
All right.
Everyone
like the anti-hero.
hates Nia Jax. Like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. I'm out of here. See ya.
Scotty, go.
Yeah. Honestly, and I know it's kind of weird because they're in the tag team division right now, the female tag team division, but the one person I think could be a very credible world champion would be Asuka. She's held titles before. I think she needs a good run, and especially if Rhea's out for a while, it'd be a good chance to give Asuka another chance at it and another good run, and make sure that she gets what she deserves for all the time she put into WWE. So I'm calling Asuka for this one.
Are they going to have women from SmackDown come over to Raw for this, do you think?
I mean, how many are they picking?
If they're crowning it next week, zero shot. If they're crowning the women's champion next week, unless we're having a Raw dedicated to women's wrestlers, there's zero reason for anyone SmackDown coming over.
All right, I got one. Chelsea Green.
Hell yeah.
I think she deserves the Money in the Bank. I don't think you give her the belt next week. I think she deserves the Money in the Bank.
Oh, there we go. The chat. Somebody's saying, let's start from the bottom. Alexa Bliss.
Nah.
If Alexa Bliss comes back next week, she'll get the biggest pop in the world.
Oh my god, yeah.
But is she credible as a world heavyweight champion?
It's not world heavyweight.
Yeah, it is. It's the women's world heavyweight.
Women's world heavyweight.
Is that literally what they call it?
Yeah.
Yep.
That is the dumbest fucking name for a women's belt.
It's weird when there's two of them.
Yeah, because
everything on Raw is world. Everything on SmackDown is just WWE.
Right. Yeah. Jade Cargill.
SmackDown.
So?
Just saying.
I think
her and Bianca are taking them tag titles off of Damage Control. I think.
Sure.
But I think if they bring, I think it would behoove them to bring people over from SmackDown and have 2 Raw, 2 SmackDown.
Sure.
To kind of really.
The draft is getting ready to come up, so it doesn't matter who wins it. They can always do some. The draft is coming up, so it doesn't matter who wins it. They can always do some weird ass exchange in the hallway.
Yeah.
You got the stuff.
Yeah, they don't say heavyweight for women, by the way. I just looked it up. It's
Or
just
women's
the
world champion.
Women's
Yeah,
world
sorry.
champion. Yeah. Okay. Well, they could call it the heavyweight, and maybe we give it to Dewdrop.
or Naya.
Oh, hell
Dude, if they gave it to Dewdrop, that would be the biggest like downgrade you could possibly do.
Well, you could give it to. I think there's something coming up with Naomi. I think they're getting ready to do something with Naomi where she's getting ready to turn heel and join the Bloodline. I just have this weird.
That I
Yeah, but is Jimmy gone from the bloodline?
yeah, that's another. Good.
Jimmy is going from the Bloodline.
So she's
Yeah.
definitely gonna stay face because
What does that matter? She was heel all that time, or he was heel all that time, and she was still face.
Yeah.
She's never been a heel, not that I can remember, unless you count being a Funkadactyl.
And everybody hated her back then just because they hated that whole thing.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, we'll see. She's starting to. Rhea's starting with her long hair now. She's starting to look more and more like Sonya Deville.
Yeah, she does have that look, doesn't she?
She came out. If it wasn't for her music, and she came out on the stage yesterday, I was like double take.
Well, Sonya still doesn't. Sonya kind of have the Cruella Deville white streak.
I don't think so.
Oh, fuck no.
Real question is, where's Sonya at?
He's on the
Somebody probably
injured
kidnapped
reserve
her.
list.
Somebody probably kidnapped her, and
Yeah.
and has her in her trunk or something. She blew out her ACL and MC, like she
Yeah.
tore her fucking knee
okay.
up.
Is this when she was a tag champ? Those cursed belts.
Yeah, it
course
was.
Of course it was.
Yeah.
No one gets hurt no women get hurt unless they're holding the title.
Yeah, be careful, WWE. Jade will be gone real quick if you put those straps on her.
I don't know that that's going to be that's so much of a bad thing. Anyway, all right. So Rhea relinquished the title. I'm sure there's going to be some program with Liv Morgan in the middle of the whole thing. So,
Oh, you
right.
know it.
all right, let's go.
Next segment moved into Sheamus versus Ivar.
Ivar.
Close
I know.
enough.
I know it's Ivar. I always
That's
say
right.
Ivar.
Correct him, Scotty.
Yeah.
I just hate Ivar personally. Real question is, didn't he come out on NXT with like this biker gimmick, and then now he's back to the biker
I
shit?
totally was confused. They brought him out like he's supposed to be a big time contender against.
He went up against
Ilya
Obafemi.
Oh, it was Femi.
It was Femi,
How are
yeah.
we supposed to believe he's gonna beat Obafemi?
If he
Well,
can't get through Sheamus.
He can't get through Sheamus. Fat Sheamus.
Yeah.
We were fat.
He just went to both ends of the color spectrum in the matter of a week.
I have no idea I have zero idea what their thought was there. I was almost like Vince was
Probably
back in
blinded. He's probably blinded right now after staring at Sheamus for 5 minutes.
charge. I feel like Sean called Triple H during the match and was like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing? You do realize we're putting him in a program with Obafemi? How do I sell a show with a guy who can't fucking win ever? He can't beat little tiny Ricochet.
Yeah.
He's not beating Obafemi."
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
But Sheamus won, which was a really I did see the ending of this. It was a really weird ending. He hit like a bicycle knee, and then he got up and then hit him with the bro kick. It was the weirdest sequence of why didn't you just hit the bro kick? Why did you have to hit the knee first and then go through the sequence again and then hit the bro kick?
That's because Ivar the Micro is a big dude.
Well, no, Fat Sheamus had to get limbered up first to be able to do the bro
Oh
kick.
yeah.
Yeah, he had to throw the
meat
meat.
grease off his foot. Oh shit! I'm fat, so I can say that. Yeah.
So Sheamus picked up the W here. Moving on from this one, went right into the tag team championship presentation.
Oh man, this is good.
Which segment of the fucking year? I don't care.
I don't know about the year. Anything R-Truth is in is.
It's gold.
How does he not have every Slammy?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that should the next year's Slammies. That should be his gimmick. He just
walks
he
out and
runs
accepts.
It should just be called
every
the truth.
award.
Yeah,
Like he just runs out and accepts every Slammy for every other wrestler.
You're not Triple H. I know who you are, Tommaso Ciampa.
That was gold.
He's like,
Like
Triple H was trying not
Triple
to
H was
He was
fighting
trying
for his
so
life.
hard to not break out and laugh there. It was hilarious.
Usually
Yeah.
I don't say, the guy, and I've said this before, the guy does great work. They deserve this. They deserve that. Truth deserves everything. He has been at the bottom of someone's boot for the last, 10 fucking years?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, Truth definitely deserved this one. New tag team titles. First
Better.
opinion, I hate them.
Yeah.
I hate them with a passion.
They're better than
hell
those stupid
no.
red straps with the Spartan helmets. But they could have went with a different design though, because now they're making everything look like the damn world title.
I just hate the look of the circular championship.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind the heavyweight title, but like this, I don't know what it is. The circle is just really throwing me off. It's really giving me like 24/7 vibes, and I don't like it because it's like a perfect circle, like the 24/7 was.
They need to bring back the old Attitude Era and Golden Age
Yes.
Era tag belts.
And
Yes.
that was like really quick about that. In the Attitude Era, again, there wasn't like every title had a different there wasn't always like major different definition to it, but each title you could definitely tell had a different vibe to it. Like the oval of the Intercontinental title, the round Attitude Era Winged Eagle, the tag team titles with the little dip up at like every title had something that made it unique. So each title
Exactly.
did the same as something else.
Yeah,
So-
you could take the women's and these two world tag titles and the world title and line them all up, and you could barely tell the difference except for the women's has a white strap. But yeah,
Well, keep in mind this has the Raw. It has the red for Raw, so I like them. I actually like them. I like them better. I mean, where did we just come from? We came from.
Yeah. They
we
look like
came from
Walmart belts.
Yeah, we came from the worst fucking tag team belts of all time. I'm pretty sure to these. Right?
Second,
So-
they're the second worst.
Okay,
The first
what was
worst is the pennies when they were
The
black
pennies.
and bronze.
Yeah.
yeah.
I get it's the same colors, but like I'll happily take the red and silver and blue and silver over the pennies because the pennies were awful.
Yeah, I dig these. It's a nice little change of pace. I like when they change out belts instead of creating new belts. So I'm good with this.
You listening there, TK?
I would love.
Listening.
I would love a. I wasn't a knock towards AEW. I don't punch down. I don't punch down. God, they're hard. AEW's horrible. Why did you bring them up? They're so bad. they're so fucking bad. Yeah, I would like to have seen
Digital
this be a
media
spinner.
title. Digital
like-
media title.
Might as well be.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would like to see this to be a little bit of a spinner belt.
Give me
Really?
a spinner belt. Hell yeah. Give me the spinner belts back, baby.
All day, baby. All day. Make the 24/7 a spinner belt. I don't give a shit. Anyway, let's move on.
Maybe that's
So-
how they should introduce the new 24/7. Get Cena's old spinner belt, just like chop it up in the backyard or something, break it, put some West Virginia chrome on it.
Maybe don't call it the 24/7. Call it the Netflix title.
There you go.
Then you in the middle of the show straight. Did you see that too? Did you have like an orb or something go through your room?
I don't know
Yeah.
what is happening right
There's
now.
a light blinking in your room or something.
Yeah, it's my
it's
desk.
Sheamus.
It's to your
Shame.
to your right.
Sheamus.
No, it's my desks. I have two desks in here, and they're like freaking out right now. I don't know what just happened.
Okay.
Fucking
Well,
Uncle
this-
Howdy.
Yeah, this would be put up a URL code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Imagine my screen just goes blank.
Again.
Better say subscribe to Hard Way Wrestling on it.
Real quick. ahead.
So moving on from the tag team celebration, we got Regeneration X / DIY defeated the New Day and the Creed Brothers to earn a title shot. I don't know if here you would like to cover the QR code or if you want to wait till after.
There was a QR. At what point did it popped up near someone's boot, right? When it popped up at the bottom or something?
No, it
Or just blinked.
It blinked in the middle of New Day's entrance.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. That's right. When they were coming down the ramp. Yep. Okay.
Yep. So I don't know if you want to do it now or if you just want to wait.
We'll just wait. We'll get to the Howdy stuff.
All right. So DIY defeated New Day and Creed to earn a title shot. Overall, Creed brothers look insane, which I think will tie into the main event. So
they're just so green.
Yeah, I agree. But my theory, if they tie it in with the main event, I think could be huge for them. So we'll get to that in 1 second. Next match was Maxine Dupree and Ivy Nile versus Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. And we finally got the Indy Hartwell, she's finally going towards the dark side. She's going heel again.
A little bit.
I mean,
it wasn't crazy, right? She just hit with a pump kick and then jug the pixie over and threw her on top. It made Candice feel better about their situation, but I believe that it's not going to last very long. Yep,
we'll see. Also, where's Dexter Loomis?
I said the exact same thing. Where's Dexter Loomis? Look under the ring.
Yeah, I was about to say he's probably under the ring.
I don't know if he got hurt or what his deal was. His character is not the greatest. I don't know.
It's just like a weird, Michael Myers vibe.
Maybe we see him here soon with another group that's coming to that we forgot about. Maybe.
I have my theory on that one too. So
they said originally that he was going to be in the middle of that whole Uncle Howdy Bray Wyatt thing, where he was going to be one of the characters.
That would be cool.
But I think they had Damian Priest in there too, so that never really worked out.
So moving on from Hartwell and LeRae, we got Andrade versus Dominic Mysterio. And we got Dominic Mysterio hitting Canadian destroyers on aprons. What is happening?
It's not a Canadian destroyer if it's in Canada.
So it's just a destroyer?
Just a destroyer.
Yeah.
Okay. Pat McAfee said this country destroyer on the apron, which was kind of fun.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, he said that. Andrade defeated.
You go to WWE's roster page, they have all the champions at the top, and the women's world champion is vacant. And it's shaped like a dude.
That's awesome. Vacant wins again.
Vacant always wins.
Yeah.
Andrade defeated Mysterio. I just want to say, I know, Jason, you're not the biggest fan of Andrade. You think he's not the greatest. His finishing move looks fucking devastating.
Oh, hell.
I call it the better Judas effect, because the way fucking Jericho threw it, it looks so sluggish.
Yeah,
he throws this thing and can't turn.
He's stiff. He's definitely stiff. I like that part about him, but other than that, he just doesn't do it for me.
I thought at one point he was using Charlotte's figure eight, towards the end of his AEW run.
He might have. He might have to give her a little bit of a little call out. Shout out.
But yeah, that finishing move looked devastating. After the match concluded, Judgment Day came down, started whooping Andrade's ass, and then Ricochet hit the ring.
Dexter Loomis is still on their roster page.
Okay.
Oh
wait, sorry, it wasn't fully Judgment Day. It was just JD McDonough and Dom attacking, and then Ricochet made the save. So, be interested to see where that goes.
Tag match next week.
Pretty much. Congrats. After this, we got Kaden Carter and Katana Chance versus Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. Pretty run-of-the-mill tag team match, truthfully. Finish was cool, though. They did have a cool finish with Dewdrop catching Katana Chance and then hitting her with a pump handle over the head into a crossbody for the win. This episode of Raw really kind of gave me hope. This episode of Raw really gave me hope into they're actually building the women's tag division. With the way that they're portraying some of the women, like the women's tag teams, it really gave me hope that they're doing well with it.
I think it's smart. I think the only way to get rid of some of these women on these rosters is put them in a tag team together. Give them the belts, get rid of them.
I don't understand why they have like separate men's tag belts now, and now they still only have one women's tag.
It's because there's not enough women's tag team.
Pretty
Unless
much.
we start just hodgepodging them.
Yeah, well, that's what they pulled back the NXT women's titles, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right after this, we had Cody Rhodes promo. You run the mill, Cody Rhodes. Papa, I did it. Congratulations. I had some help. Jay, can you come out here? He asks him to be in his corner, or he asks to be in Jay's corner. Jay tells him I got to do it on my own. I don't know. It's been a week, but Cody Rhodes is champion is already. I'm kind of like, all right, pass it along to someone else.
Blow. I said it. Until we eat again. That's a good one. I said it. I said it before WrestleMania. What do we do with Cody Rhodes once he wins that title? Because he finished his story, and a lot of times when you finish his story, that's it, right? The chase is over.
Yep.
The chase is over. The only thing that would interest me in Cody Rhodes now is if Brock Lesnar came back and Vince McMahon was his manager. I'm down for it. For it.
That's the only issue I feel with like, I understand at times you need the face champion to carry the company and yada yada yada, but that's why I love heel champions. There's more money to be made in the chase than there is actually finishing the chase.
Well, Roman was the top of the mountain. Roman was the absolute top of the mountain. Cody was the next guy in line, and then everyone after that is either not on the same level as Cody or in another story with Seth. Right? You got Drew, you got CM Punk. That's a whole different world. Who after Cody? Who is it?
There's really nobody, because then you just drop Randy Orton down to the U.S. title picture as well. So
that's where I was heading, but it has to be a vintage like heel Orton. It can't just be fucking hits RK out of nowhere Orton. Like, it's got to be like sad sadistic Orton.
Why not? I mean, everybody kicks out of finishers like 20 times a match anyway.
Yeah,
I say save
the finisher.
I say set up the Orton versus Cody thing, and then kind of do it out of like a mutual respect start, because they were in Legacy together, and then have Orton slowly fade back into the sadistic, psychotic Orton.
Well, they'd almost have to get there immediately, because again, 2 face promos doesn't draw money. It doesn't draw me any. It doesn't make me feel good about at that point, I don't even give a fuck.
Give me Randy versus Cody, and someone bail Ted DiBiase Jr. out of jail so he can be the special guest ref. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Well, we could have took his dad from the WrestleCon the other week. He was there.
Oh yeah, Ted was there.
I mean, again, like, I know it's kind of soon, but what about? I mean, Gunther doesn't have a belt anymore. What about Gunther versus Cody? Because there you got a good heel promo and a good face promo. So.
Too soon, because I don't think
you can't just.
If you put Gunther in a program with Cody has to win the first. He's not losing this belt. I mean, would it be awesome if he lost this belt immediately? I think it would be fucking great. I think it would be just perfect. Yeah, my girlfriend comes in, and whips her titties out. Throws me off every time. You can't have Gunther look weak already, right? You're gonna have to, if you're gonna put Gunther's a final boss, right? If you put him in, you just bury him even more. He just came off a loss from Sami Zayn.
Bullshit. Shouldn't have happened.
Yeah. And now he would come off a loss from Cody. I mean, we basically thrown him right back down the card.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see anybody worth Cody right now.
Is it too soon for Braun Breaker?
Way
Yes.
too
Yes.
soon. Way too soon. Yeah, way too soon. He's got to be built. He's got to be built. Again, you put him in a match with Cody. Cody has to win. No matter who you put in there, Cody has to win this first one around.
But
I think you could do a feud with Logan Paul, even though Logan Paul's carrying the U.S.
If I would say yes, if Logan Paul had lost the title at Mania, I would say yes, because then it makes sense. Then it makes
I mean,
total sense.
storyline wise, I mean, Friday, I feel like we're heading towards AJ versus Cody because they're the only two to have the WWE title and the NWA title that are still active.
Oh, it's definitely. We said it on whatever day we were on last Thursday. It's definitely going to be AJ. AJ's gonna be that.
LA took the Mania win, so yeah, AJ's getting
Right.
this one back.
Definitely going to be, and it should be okay. AJ's not the talker that Cody is. There's no.
If only you could give AJ LA's mouth.
Yeah. Again, we had such a good story. We good back and forth between Cody and Roman and Cody and the Wise Man. We had such a good back and forth. We're not going to get whatever is getting ready to happen with Cody is going to be so lackluster. Just not going to be up to par. And then people are going to start souring on Cody, and then they're going to have to make a decision. Do we turn Cody heel?
It'll be like AEW towards the end of his run. Everybody got sick of Cody
And
and
fucking standing. Booties.
Yeah.
They booted him out of the fucking building.
And
He's
already,
got one of the best promos I've ever seen in a ring, and they still boot his ass.
yeah.
and that's the thing with Cody. It's the same shit every week. Comes out. What do you want to talk about? Cheap pop. Sad promo. Dad, I did it. Daddy, be proud of me. Tears up. Someone cuts him off. That's what I feel like is his promo every week. And now that you're the champion, you have no pity party. Like, I'm sorry. You're the champion. You have no pity party at this point.
I got a guy that I'm interested in, and we're going to get to him here after a while. But the only guy that I'm interested in seeing against Cody right now is Tama Tonga. That's it. And if not Tama,
Solo.
no, definitely not solo. Jacob Fatu. Whenever they decide to pull that. So, I mean, to me, that's the only thing worth Cody's time. Until The Rock gets back.
Yeah, because I was going to say that continues the Bloodline feud with Cody.
Yeah, well, they need, after he beats AJ's ass, they need to run. He needs to run through the Bloodline for the next 8 months and then start building Mania with The Rock. And then have Roman come back as a face and save Cody. So anyway,
I could see that happening.
that's how I would do it. Anyway, let's move on.
So after this promo, Jey Uso versus Finn Balor. Uso defeats Balor. After the match, Uso gets his ass beat by the entire Judgment Day.
Got his ass yeet.
Until what happened? I forget. I don't know how, but he got through the crowd. I don't know if
he hit JD. JD tried to chase him he jumped over the barricade. JD tried to come after him. He hit JD, threw JD back over the barricade into Finn and escaped up the thing. Where was Cody?
That's the thing with Cody. Cody said, "Oh, you want to do it by yourself? All right, bet. I'm out of here. I already finished my story. Fucking finish yours, stupid."
Right. Stupid boy. Finish your story, boy. All right. Yep. So he cuts up. He heads out through the crowd, out up the stairs into the main hallway, and he runs into who?
The good old Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. And I'm gonna tell you, we've talked about this a bunch of times now. The camera work that they're doing right now is unfucking believable.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sammy,
I yeeted on myself with this camera angle.
This was unfucking believable. The fact that he said this was the first place I ever came to watch a wrestling match. I walked right down this hallway and right to my seat, and that's how I'm coming in here today. and that camera followed him through that crowd was obviously trying to grab him every possible way. I kept trying to watch where the hands were because if I had that job, I'd be like, goot, yeah, just goose, grab the old Shaq, and then he comes out through the same way that Jimmy or Jay came through, and head down the steps to the ring, man. Awesome, camera work.
Yeah.
You think Kevin Dunn is just sitting at home right now, counting the money that he earned from, and then being like, what the fuck are they? They fucked up my hard work that I put in for those 50 years or whatever he was at WWE. Like
he got money. He got so much money. I wouldn't even look back. I'd watch it. I'd be like, I'd critique it because it wasn't mine.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Rest in piss, Kevin Dunn.
He's probably texting. So.
I give Sammy the Drew Gulak handshake. Oh shit!
So from this amazing camera work, we move into the main event, which was Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable, and boy, oh boy, was this a good match, except the fucking finish. The finish pissed me off beyond belief. I was laying in bed and I was like, "What the fuck are we doing?" I don't know how they were going to get to the finish, but the finish pissed me off. I don't think it should have worked that way.
You talking about the haluva kick?
Yes. He's babying this fucking ankle, and yet he gets to run across the ring and hit the haluva kick with
full
the
fucking speed, by the way.
full
fucking speed.
With the bad foot, he hits the haluva kick right into the cover. What are we doing?
So, Austin, I don't know if you know this or not. And I know
It's still real to me, damn it. Okay. I know where we're heading. It's real to me, damn it.
God damn it. Yeah, it was a little weird.
Especially when he just got done with the ankle lock. You're limping on it, and then you just turn around.
He's gonna break the ankle. He's gonna break his ankle. Yeah, it's funny, and you probably would have never. I don't know how much into wrestling you were before you started training and that kind of stuff. See how funny it is? You notice these things now.
Oh, trust me, wrestling's ruined. It's ruined for me.
Killed me, bro. I stopped watching it when I was training. I stopped watching it. First, it scared the shit out of me, and I knew too goddamn much.
Yeah. For me, it's like funny now because like I pick apart shit. I'm like, yeah, that probably wasn't planned. Or
Did he get in the headlock with the right arm?
Yeah, exactly.
No, fuck.
He's from whoever it was probably from Mexico, because they do it the reverse way.
They do, actually, yeah, they do. They do.
Yep.
They Libre style.
But so he hits the haluva kick, the bullshit haluva kick. 1, 2, 3, beats Gable. They shake hands in the middle of the ring and hug and sing Kumbaya. Sami Zayn goes out, hugs I believe who was his dad.
His wife. Well, his dad, and then his wife.
He hugs and kisses his wife.
And the kid who doesn't like him wasn't there. Yeah.
So he's hugging and kissing on his wife, and then out of nowhere, Gable comes up from behind him, snatches him up, and slams him with one of the meanest German suplexes I've ever seen on the outside. On the outside.
So again, let's go back to the camera work. We thought that was it. Like Chad was gone. We didn't see Chad. Yeah. Chad was like, that was it. He rolled out of the ring and was gone. Sammy was over there hugging everybody, looking for his adopted child.
And then you just see Sammy levitating.
Yeah.
I will say, part of me did think midway through the match that Gable was going to turn heel at the end of this because he has Sammy in the middle of the ankle lock in the middle of the ring, and he's screaming at him, "Tap, tap! You took this from me." Yeah. And it gave off heel vibes. And then finally, he snatched him up at the end, slammed him on his head, and I'm dying in bed at this point because I'm like, this is all I have ever wanted is for Sami Zayn to get his fucking comeuppance. Give me it. And the ending picture of him giving him the ankle lock on the turnbuckle in the corner.
That was cool.
Also, brother, you got like a Prime bottle or something going on in your corner of your room there, Ricky, by the door. Somebody was like waving something inside the door.
That was probably my kid.
That's Mr. Puffer. Mr. Puffer's only drinks Prime.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just the closing shot did it for me. And going back, I think they turn the Creed brothers heel and put them with Chad Gable.
I love it.
Because at the very beginning of the show, or in like the middle of the show, they did like an in-ring promo, which was really weird. I don't know how they got to the empty arena of AEW to shoot this promo at the beginning. But they basically did a promo and Gable was in the ring kind of sparring with the Gable or with the Creed brothers, and I think it's just going to leave for the Creed brothers to be heel, which would be perfect because Gable was one hell of a tag team wrestler and they wrestle very similar. Yeah. He can give them a lot of pointers, kind of coach them. So
maybe Jason Jordan comes back and manages them.
Oh, I like that idea.
Or Kurt Angle.
We are, this is the funniest fucking comparison. We are entering Perk Angle 2.0 with Chad Gable being heel. I'm here for it.
Perk Angle. That's fucking terrible. Anyway, pretty good Raw. I thought better than last week's Raw and definitely not as good as SmackDown than Friday night. But yeah, pretty good Raw. Pretty good Raw. So let's get into, we got two more topics. We got a new bloodline, boys. We got a new bloodline. Solo, and I haven't figured this part out yet. But it looks like Solo is leading this new troop as of now. We have Solo. They jumped out Jimmy. Jimmy had to answer for his losses. I guess Solo's completely forgot that he lost 256 fucking times.
Yeah,
that's what I was about to say. He's still getting his ass whooped by LA
Knight.
On
his losing streak.
And then Cena still come down and put the fucking whoopings on him. So anyway, someone had to pay, and it was Jimmy. So maybe we're gonna see a Jimmy J. Maybe Jimmy goes away for a little bit, and then we get a Jimmy J reuniting. But Friday night we had a new member of the Bloodline show up. Tama Tonga, he looked fucking amazing and a killer. A fucking stone cold killer. Yep. We are about to get two of the fucking meanest fucking Bloodline characters you've ever fucking seen. I
agree.
Tama is a fucking dog. And wait till Jacob Fatu gets there and he does that little fucking spinning moonsault splash bullshit thing he does.
I've never seen someone the size of Umaga move like that because that motherfucker can move.
Ridiculous.
It's terrifying.
And he
imagine Scotty hitting the most flexible fucking moonsault on you. That's what this motherfucker looks like.
Right? Oh my
Scotty
God.
bends over to pick up the soap in the shower and his feet go off underneath him. He does a full gainer and lands on his back and does a senton. I fucking love it. Yeah, I wonder.
It's happened before.
I believe it.
That was probably the earthquake we felt on our way to Philly.
Oh, Scotty. Scotty was a big topic this weekend. We were writing a lot of songs for Scotty, so I'm excited to get some of these releases.
Oh, Lord,
the new Eye of Scotty coming soon. Tama Tonga, awesome. Jacob Fatu has not. No, do not bring in Lance Nola. Jacob Fatu, when he gets there, and I'll get into Lance if you want. We can get into Lance.
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu, they've been saying for years, we can't bring him into WWE. The guy's got fucking problems. I believe just last weekend or the weekend before, he taunted a fan to come through the gate, and then when the guy came through the gate, he fucking railed him. And then hit him with a goddamn chair. I hope Jacob Fatu is already under the pay of WWE because if I was that dude, I'm getting a fucking check.
Yeah, sue me, please sue him.
Check. Anyway, yeah, Jacob Fatu. Once he gets there, it is gonna be fucking on. It is going to be fucking on. And this is why I say this is the only thing that interests me with Cody Rhodes right now. All three of these guys. You could run a month program with Jacob. You could run one with Tama. You could run one with Solo. And then by the time, what do we get?
SummerSlam.
Then we could bring back The Rock. We can bring back Roman at that time. And then they jump Roman out because Roman has to
pay for his losses.
Pay for his losses. So
at some point,
they did that awesome way. Paul Heyman's gold too, man. Just his facial expressions and how he reacts. Solo took his phone out of his hand and stomped that shit. Paul doesn't know what the hell's going on.
Yep, you can tell Paul's playing such a great part here because this is him showing he really doesn't know what the fuck is happening.
Yep.
Like he's so lost. So
I think it'd be awesome if Paul just at that moment that his phone broke, that he'd have pulled out the old fucking he have for WCW or
ECW
and
call Roman Reigns. Oh wait, that doesn't work like this.
It's 2G.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I wonder if that thing would even get signal anymore.
I don't know how many minutes he has left.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So this is the only thing that interests me is his Bloodline stuff and Cody Rhodes. Because I think Cody beat Roman. Cody beat Roman. Great. But there's some shit coming with The Rock.
Oh yeah.
As soon as he gets done promotional tours with for Moana 2.
Yeah. Now here's the question though. All right. We've got SummerSlam, about 5 months away now. Do they finish this up at SummerSlam or do they build this to next year's WrestleMania?
It's going to go to Mania.
Huh.
Yeah.
Rock Roman.
Got to build the Mania.
It'll be Cody.
It all depends on the schedule. It all depends on the schedules, right? It all depends on the Rock schedule with his movie schedule or whatever.
Yeah.
Black Adam 2 or whatever. Fuck.
Oh, they ain't doing that.
So I think you build it to WrestleMania and War Games needs to be Roman, Jay, Jimmy, and whoever. It can be Cody, which would make the most sense. It can be Sammy. It could be another Bloodline member that you haven't met yet. Pick one.
Okay, Zilla's great. Young, right? Still young. I don't think ready. Lance Enola, good. Not the greatest, I don't think.
He's been on WWE TV before, but I mean that was him getting fucking demolished by Drew.
Yeah, he was also what's the one out of Florida?
FCW.
MLW. Oh. He was on MLW. I mean, you could almost see Lance coming up too. That's is that one? That's one of Samu's kids, right? Lance?
Yeah, that's Samu's son. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you could see it. You could see it. So,
and then
I'd love to see the leader of this group, Rikishi. Heel Rikishi.
Ooh, see,
all black Rikishi.
That's a Rikishi we never truly got to. Like, we saw the weird heel Rikishi
I did
for the Rock.
Yeah, that was stupid.
We saw that, but that would be honestly, that would be something like having Rikishi come out there as their leader / manager. I mean, he's not going to get in the ring as of this point. I don't know how his health is or if he's still able to wrestle, but I could see him being like the guy ordering them around, telling them where to go, like, you take this guy, that kind of, I could see that. And that would be, he's like the perfect mob boss, guy to run the bloodline while Rock's away, while Roman's away, that whole thing.
And I agree with this because in a really weird / funny like X interaction, he's cheering on Solo for whipping Jay's ass. Like it was just really funny whipping Jimmy's ass on Friday. He literally tweeted out like, "Yeah, get him out of there." And it's like, bro, that's your son. It's your son you're tweeting at getting his ass whooped. What?
Well,
what
aren't
are
they
we doing?
both? They're like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solo's the youngest
Yeah.
of the Usos, or the
But it's
kids.
funny that he's like cheering
Yeah.
it on. Like
He's and
Wrestling.
that also makes a very interesting dynamic because Solo's his youngest, and then he's got Jimmy and Jay. So now you've got that whole like father and son versus brothers, the brother tag team of the Usos, and now they and that could make the Jimmy and Jay more interesting because now it's what they should have been doing with freaking the Ass Boys in AEW. Father versus sons. That whole dynamic. This could make Jimmy and Jay a lot more interesting because now you've got that whole deal. If Rikishi comes back, oh my, there's so many possibilities to that. I like it.
biggest thing is please get the Yeet out of there. Just get it out. Let him go back to be the Usos. Let them throw super kicks together rather than each other. Like
Get the yeet up out my face. Get the yeet up out my face.
what?
You
And I mean, maybe they could. I see. I kind of personally like the yeet, and I think they could be the double yeet. Like
I like to eat.
yes, I do like to do that too.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. Well, me too, bro. I'm with you. He said, I like to eat. Well, fuck, no eat, because we're on this fucking stream right now. No drink either, because I just spit back.
I can go get some food. I'm actually kind of hungry right now. Anyway,
Anyway, all right. So let's move on to our last topic. Austin, how excited are you about Uncle Howdy, dude? I see your boner from here.
Dude, it's rock fucking hard, bro. I saw that QR code. I damn near yeeted myself all over the couch because I saw that. I said, yes, give it to me. I got the mask right down there in the bag. I'm beyond ready for Uncle Howdy to come back.
So
what are we laughing about?
Austin sitting there strangling himself with the mask on.
Uncle Howdy.
But
I worry about this. I worry about this story. I don't care for Bo Dallas for some reason. He's not Bray. He'll never be Bray. I hear his voice is changing. In the documentary, it sounded just like Bray at times. So I feel like he's trying to be Bray. I don't know that he's got the same creativity as Bray. I'm just curious how this is going to go. So the QR code. Go ahead, Scotty. What were you going to say about that?
well, okay. We saw a very different heel Bo Dallas when he was the Bo Leave and stuff like that. But
Bo Lee!
we've never seen we've never seen the creepy side of Bo Dallas. That was the thing with Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt had that creepy vibe to him, and I'm again, I agree with you, Jason. I'm a little concerned, but at the same time, I want to see if he can pull this off. If he's got that same kind of creepy vibe like his brother did, and can pull off that, because if they kind of revive the Wyatt family, in the Uncle Howdy version of it, I think it could work. I really think it's got potential because the idea behind the Wyatt family was, I'm not saying you can always pull it off, with other people, but I still think it's a viable story to try to pull off with his brother. Because like you said, his brother does sound like him. I'm hoping he is as creative on his promos. That's where we're really going to tell how good or bad this is going to be. If his promos, if we don't hear something to that effect, he's going to have to come up with his own lingo and his own verbiage. But if we don't, if he can't come up with his own version of the Eater of Worlds style character, it's going to flop. But if he can come up with that and really make it interesting, I honestly think this has got a chance of being amazing. So we'll see what happens. But go ahead.
besides Uncle Howdy being a sex offender for sure, Ricky, what do you Uncle Howdy's here again. Hide your jewelry. Do you tell Sally to stay in her room? Ricky, what are you expecting out of this new Firefly Howdy fun?
I think it's definitely, like you guys already said, how he basically plays this character. I mean, he's gonna have to really pull out everything to continue what Bray had already started, and for it to not fall on its face. You definitely don't want to try and honor your brother and flop his whole gimmick.
He's got big shoes to fill.
Exactly.
Sure. He's definitely got big shoes to fill.
I'm hoping he has a really good supporting cast too with the Funhouse characters. Like, they need to get Alexa Bliss back in there as Sister Abigail. Maybe get Dexter Loomis in there as one of the other characters.
So there's a rumor that, well, I don't know if it's a rumor. I think it's real. Eric Rowan, Big Red.
Yes,
he was in Pittsburgh.
Getting his physical.
Yep, Pittsburgh's where they do their physicals and stuff. So it looks like he is coming back. That he had canceled some bookings that he had with some smaller indie promotions, ATCW, and because of other. Oh, we had him.
Is he going to bring that spider in the cage?
Oh God! Don't bring that up, please.
Well, it's over. It's fucking over. That was terrible.
Yeah,
terrible.
It was.
The best thing that mallet could have been for the Bludgeon Brothers is to smash that fucking spider. Jesus Christ, that was terrible. Even the Bludgeon Brothers was almost god awful. But anyway, so Eric Rowan's definitely going to be back. Hopefully, Alexa Bliss. I don't know about Dexter Loomis. Who knows about Dexter Loomis? He
would make a creepy fucking character.
He is definitely a creep. What did the QRL code say?
So it took you to a
feed me more.
It took you to this like really weird page where like there was like half letters on top and half letters on the bottom. And then when you laid them on top of each other, it took you to a website on WWE.com, and it had like a picture of like a Roman like emperor goddess or god type of statue with a crow light and then a crow behind. It was really weird. And at the bottom there was a video that played that said like, "You forgot about us, thanks." Like blah blah blah.
How soon before we get Uncle Howdy?
Backlash.
Yeah, I would say
that's the next one. That's the next pay-per-view.
Yeah, it would be a good time because Backlash coming off of Mania. This card,
right?
Huh?
Backlash is in France, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. It is.
Yeah. What's the date on Backlash? Backlash
should be the end of this month, I believe.
No. They did no. It would have to be the beginning of next month. I would.
It's the 4th.
May.
I think it's the 4th.
Is it May 4th?
Yeah, such bullshit. I'm so angry. Yeah, it's May 4th. I'm so angry. Well, not angry because I get to lay the whooping on Willie Radical, but that night I do have an event, so
yeah,
I'm gonna have to watch it back.
So do I. I have to watch it on Sunday.
Oh wait, hold on. It's in France.
Yeah, it'll be afternoon on Saturday.
Yeah, you better. Yeah. You won't be able to watch it all because you'll have to be over there to set ring up. Shit. Yeah. I have a wedding. It's at 4:00, so I might watch the beginning of it and have to cut out. We'll see. Anyway, we'll cover it either way. All right. Well, that's good doing here for Hardway Wrestling. We covered a lot today, boys. We're back on Thursday, right? Back on Thursday. Yep. We'll talk. What will AEW do this week to fuck themselves over?
Yeah. Well, here's the other.
John Moxley's the new IWGP World Champ.
He is. He just stopped bleeding.
Yeah.
Motherfucker took time off in the US to go play with fucking Japanese wrestlers. What are we like? This man just loves just being busy. He
Who
takes.
did he take that belt off of?
Who the hell cares?
That
I don't know.
That wasn't the one that what's his name was holding. Dolph was holding, was it?
No. That one Ziggler's.
Gotcha. Yeah, good for John to get away from AEW for a while. I'm sure he needed it.
Yeah.
He plausible.
Well, he's going to be on there Wednesday night.
Yeah, he's gonna be. Well, he's gonna be in Dynasty, I think.
All right, beat Naito. He's gonna be on Dynasty.
They have a
that's
battle
this
of the
Sunday.
belts coming up too. I think again.
I think they already had it.
Was
Was
it?
it this last weekend?
I thought it was last weekend, like last Saturday, where Tony Khan had like there was 12 people in the building or some shit like that.
Was that what I heard? They was like begging people to like stay.
You guys want to? You guys as crazy as we are. Yeah, it was after Collision. Yeah, after Collision. Battle of the Belts is trash. Actually, AEW is pretty god fucking awful right now.
Yeah, it's circling the drain.
Let's set the line.
Did you
for 780,000 viewers? High or low?
low?
Lower.
Lower?
Low.
I'm calling 750.
Hell yeah.
I believe it.
I'll
Yeah.
go with 620.
Ooh.
I don't think they crack 7.
No, that's Collision. That's what they had on Collision. I want to say Collision or what's the one on Friday night?
Rampage.
I want to say they had 6 something, and Collision was dropped out of like 4 or something at one point.
No, Rampage is at like 2 something right now.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rampage is at 2 something. Collision was hit last week when they announced, or not this last Saturday, but the Saturday before when they announced it, and when they were at the freaking like midnight to freaking 2 a.m. slot.
Yeah.
They only
Mania.
had like 400,000. I haven't seen or heard the numbers from this last Saturday, so I have no idea what that was even.
I don't know where they're gonna do.
He's got to leak CM Punk's dick pics. That's the only thing you're gonna do to get fucking views anymore. That's the only thing, uncensored, nude and raw. That's the only thing he's gonna be able to do to get fucking views.
Yeah, and make Moxley bleed on it.
Yeah.
Bleed on his dick.
I did see, and this kind of ties in with the AEW stuff. Kenny Omega was on his Twitch,
Yeah, so
talking really well about CM Punk. Basically buried everything that AEW just did. He said, "I don't give a fuck. CM Punk's a good guy."
everybody buried everything that AEW did except for the Young Bucks and Tony Khan.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, the fucking children of the group.
Terrible. Terrible. Can AEW get any? If the Bucks go away, does AEW get better?
Only if Tony Khan stops booking and they get somebody in there that actually knows how to book.
Possibly.
Literally, I think at
that
this
would be
point,
the key to them gaining any sort of traction going further.
I think at this point, if you give it to Kenny Omega and let Kenny Omega run it, he'd do 1,000 times better than fucking Tony Khan could.
Well, let's remember he was running the women's division before he left, and you know how awesome that was.
Riho!
Yeah.
Freaking Riho!
He couldn't handle the women's vaginas. Do you think he can handle the guys' vaginas? Oh my god! And there's so many in that group, bro. So many.
Some days I think he has a vagina, but you know.
Kenny Omega's a good wrestler.
Yeah.
He's not your typical fucking tough guy wrestler, but the guy can work. The guy can fucking work. His only detriment right now is he's injured because of all the work he's done leading up into this, right? These guys work at different rate now than they used to. There's no fucking rest holds. Guy's thrown out of the ring. We're not resting. We're fucking diving through the ropes on top of the fucking guy. Oh, wait a minute. You're taking a break outside? Well, I'm putting a 90-foot ladder in the fucking air. I'm going to dive off the top of this bitch. Catch me, bitch.
Through real glass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cry me a river.
I mean, river. Yep, Scapegoat could be back here this weekend probably. So anyway,
I
we'll be back.
still say Scapegoat's coming back to help the Bucks win the tag titles.
I think so too. I think FTR does not win this weekend.
Yep.
I mean, why would they? They haven't won the last how many months and almost years. Like,
if they're smart, they'll go top guys out.
Yeah.
But no,
Anyway.
their contract they re-upped this last time
Yeah, they have
around.
4 more years.
Yeah,
Yep.
so
Yeah, they have 4 more years.
If
Yeah,
he
right?
fucking lasts that long.
Well, go choke somebody and get fired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We see the backstage footage of him slapping fucking Tony Khan in a headlock.
They don't touch Tony. That's the one you don't touch because you'll never win that because he's got more money than Jesus Christ. You'll never win that match. Yeah. Can you imagine a booker or a promoter going, "Yeah, come on in and work for me now"? Bad fucking mood after a match, come to smack the shit out of Chucky Manson. Oh my god, I'll fucking eat that shit alive, bro.
We get that fucking guy that was in the ring before that last 18. What was
Get
it?
out! Get out of my ring! Get the fuck out!
Oh my god! Please
Anyway.
give me Chucky Manson versus that guy in a fucking one-on-one hardcore match.
Yeah, bring back Mike Black for that. Oh, you guys don't know Mike Black. Anyway, hey, that's gonna do it here for Our Way Wrestling. Please listen. We are on our quest right now. We're on our way to 700. We're almost there. We're about 15, 16, 17 away from 700. We've slowed down a little bit. We only had about 15 this week. I don't know what the fuck y'all's problem is. But get out there, like, and subscribe. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I'm not posting enough. I don't know.
It's because I stopped showing up.
That's what it was. I mean, if we jump by 15,
Fucking break for what seems like a few days.
I had to go on my Roman shit. My bad, guys. My bad.
Yeah, he thinks he's
I
gonna
had
be
to-
a wrestler or something. I don't know. Who fucking knows? Anyway, go like and subscribe. Ring the bell. We got links on our YouTube page for our Facebook. We're on X. Go check us out there. Please go like everything we do. Give us a thumbs up. It helps us in our algorithm. We're also on iTunes and Spotify and no longer Google Play. I think Google Play might be gone by now, or it's going to be gone.
it is long gone.
And we have you can also go to our YouTube and catch us there too. We're on some other platforms also for your podcasting needs. If you don't want to look at us, that's fine. Most of us, one of us, is fucking ugly. I'll let you decide who that is, Austin. And you can put us right in your ear. You don't have to. Yeah, that guy down there. Actually, on my screen, you're pointing at my penis, so whatever.
This guy.
You know, I think the reason we're not getting as many subscribers, Giles is shadow banning us.
What is going on? No Giles today? Yeah. That
YouTube was quiet. Why were all you jabronis on Facebook?
Yeah, I don't know. Where is Giles today? Missed old Giles. Maybe he's grounded.
Probably.
Maybe he's grounded. Anyway, that's going to do it here for Highway Wrestling. Boys, thank you. We'll be back Thursday. Thursday, we got a AEW pay-per-view. What is this one called?
New Dynasty or some shit.
Dynasty.
And then we got TNA as well, which I don't even know what the hell their pay-per-view is called.
Beyond Glory. I don't fucking know. They got them. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, we're going to cover those quickly and whatever topics.
Rebellion.
Rebellion. Is that what it is? Rebellion. Anyway, trash. Retribution. We're going to get T-Bar. Getting T-Bar back. So, bound for glory. Anyway, that's going to do it here. Thank you, boys, so much. And everybody out there who was in the chat, every single Hardy, all 23 of you, and my mom. Hi, Mom. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time.
On the hard way.
Peace.
I fucking die!